BasketMC Patron server. Let's make sure it's not. Welcome, JJ Bodzeg. Let's make sure that it's. Oh, we can look. If we move around, we can jump around in the game. Oh my goodness. Let's put down some torches here. I did some looking online at some castle stuff. And actually, a lot of them. A lot of the ones that are intact. I mean, maybe they're replicas, right? But they have like some stuff. Like so, this like so. If let's suppose this is the top, we'd have the whatever those are called. I forget the name. Actually, I don't know the name. I forget what those things are called. These things here. I have those around the outside, plus some space, and then they usually have some sort of roof for the inside. And also, they typically will. It looks like they have windows or something windows in the top section to provide natural light going through. So I might actually alter these some to put in. Why isn't this floor birch? I guess I built this floor yesterday and I didn't make this part birch? Weird. Okay. Alright, anyway. So I'm gonna have an opening in the middle. So during the day, it would provide natural light going all the way down into that main hall. We think they are crenellations. Yes, crenellations. I might remember that. Crenellations. Yes, you're right. Okay, so we've walked over here, so now we have the mining buff. So we can do this. And we're going to replace this floor with birch. But we're also going to add in the sunroof thing that I was talking about. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we lost the buff. Let's grab the buff. And then in terms of how you get up to the top, I think I'm going to add in the stairs like I was talking about. Let's do this. Yes, okay. And let's actually get the front part of it as well. Grab a buff, run around. Oops. We lost it, that's right. So they are filling up all the way on those. So we may add them on here as well. Anyway, we'll do this for now. Then we can add in our floor. And then we'll figure out how big of an opening we really want to do. But anyway, so I'm going to have kind of a roof at the top. Instead of like the big huge flat part at the top, there's going to be somewhat of a roof, and then some sort of a skylight sort of thing that goes all the way down through the whole thing. Looking at some of the ruins of old castles, they actually they didn't have any roofs there. It's just sort of open, but it's because there probably used to be wood roofs before that have since fallen apart and decayed because it's old. But so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that in. In fact, I might alter the main castle. So I have that huge section that's all just a flat section. Although I guess what's underneath there is a bunch of bedrooms right now at the top floor. So that might be not as it doesn't work as well. If I am like trying to add like lofted ceilings for some big room or something, you know. Oh, I'm out. Let's grab these guys. Look for our birch. Might be in this chest here. We'll see in a second. Okay, we have all the things. Birch, yeah. I believe he also took all the torches too, so we want to fix that. Okay, there we go. He's going to contact us on my website. The Puka is in the house. In the house. Hello, the Puka. Let's go ahead and put these guys in. I'm going to assume I'm going to have it be squared off like that. Okay, so now we have this. We also want to put in the stairs over here. And then let's assume we want to also have in the fireplace. Yes, it's cold. Welcome, Winter Sim. It's a whole party. Welcome, everybody. I need to try and get a block. Yeah, if we do that, will that work? And then it continues going up. So that's the sort of continued chimney through this whole section. I have to add in all those arrow shooty things. Also, we'll come back to that. For now, let's put in some spam torches. And we need to decide. This is going to stay stone, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll need to remember that block fireplace. Yeah. Yeah, I wish that I could put something inside of there. If this was like creative, I could do a item frame that's like positioned in a certain spot with like it's invisible. It has a head that's like fire, so I could do that if I was in creative. But because I'm not, this and I'm gonna change the blocks I think because you can't really see it very well. So I might change it to something else. Somehow I gotta differentiate it, but I have to remember that they have to be stairs. So it needs to be something that supports stairs, or if there more things are gonna have stairs I think in the 1.13, so I could update them. But okay. Anyway, so now I want to get up to the top. I want to build some of the floor there, and then we're going to decide on the roof. So the roof potentially will be spruce or dark oak. So that's dark oak and that's spruce. The other question we have is, do we like that alternating thing there? I kind of did that there as an experiment and haven't decided fully if I like that or not. So alternating, or because that helps you see like that it changed, or keeping it solid. Alternating, you like the alternating? So we try that. Let's get some blocks, and we can decide where exactly that's going to start. I made more planks and everything needed. Let's have a look. We have some of these already. Good. And we just need, this is so we need spruce, dark oak. I like it. Okay, there, but not sure I like it. Okay, all right. So maybe we'll experiment a little bit. Let's just, we have lots of dark oak, so let's start with that. Let's go ahead and make it day. There might be some bad areas still around. We don't want everything to blow up. And for now, so I think that I'm gonna have like a smaller building structure in the back. So I think we're gonna do the stairs. Maybe we could mimic the same thing. So the stairs start here. They start where there's two here, and then it goes up slowly like slab. Okay. So we can do. We have slabs. So we have two, and we start going up. We could also remove some of that if we wanted to. So this thing will head up to the next floor, like that, and then we'll have to decide how much we want to fill in. Let's see what we did down here. So I filled in almost all of it all the way to the middle. So we can do the same thing. So the middle, potentially, will be these blocks here. So fill in all of this. So we might do some of it with the cracked stone, although we don't have that on us, so we might change it up later on to add some cracked stone in there. So that's like that. So yeah, this is, why is it not cramped like that here? Ah, I took out these two. Okay, let's do the same thing. Okay, now we can get around easier. Let's do the same thing over here on this side. Now we can get around easier around this floor. And so this is the next floor up. There's space here to add in secret stuff. And this is a still like secret wall section, so we can add stuff in there. And we need to decide where exactly, how far back the thing will go. Welcome, E Miller 231. Welcome to the stream. Let's suppose that we're going to carry this stuff all the way out to here, and then we might. Do we want to have this come in like that? So we're gonna basically add a roof in there, and then I want to have sort of a skylight in the top of that. Thank you. This is my Patron server. This is Basketopia. So this is the keep we've been working on forever. Thank you for the follow, email. And this is the barracks part of the castle. And then eventually there's some buildings here, but eventually there's gonna be a whole town here and city walls and everything else. But that'll be like, you know, it's like a 10-year plan. So we'll see. We'll see how far we get. But all right. So now I want to decide how I want the roof to work. So I could potentially. Oftentimes, a lot of them that I looked at were a circular building. So we could try to build it so it's, you know, kind of circular. At least like there, and then we'll make this part flat. So we can build the roof up there using this pattern. One thing to keep in mind is that we have this here, which is kind of secret door stuff. So if we could somehow connect that in a clever way. How can we have a secret door or floor without it just being a trap door? And then with enough space to actually do it. So if we wanted to have a secret door, we could do a double piston extender, but we're gonna have to take in some space in here on this floor, which you could do. I forget the footprint for a double piston extender. So we might take away some of the space later on for the secret doors, and maybe only make one of them so that it's not as, because it has to be, it's a sticky piston that goes up, and then two sticky pistons I have to pull it over. So that might be, and I guess if it does that, then there's no ladder to get through. So if I did that, it would be just a drop to get down. You wouldn't be able to get out there. So maybe having those up top is not the way I'll do it. Let's bring these out to here, and then let's start building in the this roof, and we'll kind of see how that looks. We should also get. Do we have more stone? I want more stone. Let's drop off some of these. I want to put in the. I want to put in the crenellations placeholders up here. Welcome, Radiant. No, yeah, Radiated Medusa. Welcome, or Med USA, as something I said it right now. And then perhaps we will adjust these. I mean, this is again only placeholders. This is only for my patrons, so it's not a it's a private server. So we'll do that, and I think that might work a little better with some of the placement. But again, this whole thing up here is kind of temporary anyway. The way these are set up, I'm gonna come up with a cooler design later. But for now, this is the pattern. So we'll just put these in as placeholders, and then this is, I believe, even, so we're gonna oh, it's even, but in an odd way, or in a way that isn't great. So maybe we'll adjust this. I mean, again, this is only placeholders, but I'm being very picky anyway. When it's not private, it is. It'll probably always be a private server. Let's go like that. Oh dear. Okay, right. There's a hole in the floor, in case you're wondering. Thank you for the follow. Savage RJ Speed. Welcome. I have a couple holes in the floor for secret doors, secret tunnels. I forgot about. I was backing up too much. Okay, we're back up here now. I wanted to put this block right there. Okay. I don't want to forget that it's there, but I also don't want to walk in it. Okay. So now let's build in the ceiling. So this gives enough room to run around here and do stuff. So we're going to build it. I think. Oh, we want to, I guess, have it. Here, we'll do this. So that's the starting block. So we're going to start the roof here. Part of me almost wants to have it be more gradual than this. So I might actually use slabs instead. But let's put in a little bit of this before we decide if it needs to be slabs. I mean, if it's slabs, you have to worry about spawnable, so we'll have to light it up in some sort of way. But this might be too steep for what we're looking for, maybe. We're gonna put this in. And then I don't know how far over we're gonna go, so we're just gonna go to there for now. And then this guy goes this way. But yeah, this is I've been working on this one for a long time. So on my YouTube channel, I have a whole playlist where I've been working on this whole project there, and there's tons of. If you like secret doors and secret tunnels, that thing is chock full of them. Right now there's sort of. They exist, but they aren't like secret doored yet. So there's a bunch of tunnels in there, but it's not quite done yet. We're in the early stages of this whole project. Okay, so we're gonna go like that, and then that'll be the next layer up. So I'll do maybe 3 of these, and then we'll decide if we're gonna redo it all to be different blocks. So if I use slabs, it's gonna be more gradual, but again, making them spawnable, or not spawnable, might be an issue. So I guess we could do gradual. We could do gradual, a mix of stairs and slabs to make it not spawnable. That might be one way to do it. I think that might be what we actually go with in the end. I'll put these in for now, and we'll see if it feels too steep. We have to decide, like, because that's going to come up into, I guess, a building or something in the middle. Somehow that needs to connect up to the top. Okay, so that is that so far. Let's go ahead and make a day. Okay, so far, doesn't seem too bad, actually. Go next layer up. I'm excited for spring. I'm in Michigan. Right now we have a lot of snow, but my impression is that later in the week we will actually have spring. Maybe not. Okay. So, we're up here. These things are going to be a little different, but then that's sort of the opening here. And then that'll go, I guess that will keep on going to a point, or like to a certain spot, and then it'll have an opening. So the opening might be somewhere in here. So So let's see, what would we do? Maybe this is too steep for what I want. Let's play around with, do I have dark oak in any of these? Yes. Let's make some slabs. And let's see if we can make an interesting, slower sloping, non-spawnable roof. Alright, so we'll start with slabs. So it's actually we'll just remove this front part and we'll see how it works first before we remove the whole thing. So we're going to do a slab just to start it, but then we can remove that. So this first layer is going to be replaced instead with slabs. Oops. And then we move to a stair. So let's actually, I guess, finish off this layer. So that is there, and then we go to, I'm going to stair out here, or actually, no, it'd be a stair here. So it sort of is like 1.5 and then a step up. And then I guess that would be spawnable at that point. So it might look weird if it then all of a sudden the next thing was going to be that. It might be strange. Oh, and actually I guess it wouldn't. Right, you're right. It'd be the next thing up. So let's remove a little bit more and we'll see if that looks weird. Move one more layer. So we'll continue the slab section going around. Okay, so there. And then the stairs gets worked in like this. Okay. And then again over here, we'll do the same. I find myself always remaking roofs. Yeah, in Minecraft. Yeah, it's hard to get the way you want because I didn't want it to be not spawnable is part of it. So I have this, and then the next thing would be I have to BRB 1 second. I think it'll be a quick second. So hold tight. I'll BRB.